and it's time for Picture Passes. So we transition from watching the movie together to focusing on one main leader again to review the Picture Passes we just learned about.
Okay. And we got all the kids, made sure that they are close to their small group leaders. And we're starting with this star transition. We always use the same procedure. Kids get used to it, and they get really excited about being as still and quiet as they can so that they can be the special helper.
That is exciting.
It's fantastic for regrouping.
Oh, look, and this is just so wonderful, too. You were able to choose my buddy.
Yes, he was sitting nicely, closer to a group.
Yes.
I waited the whole time watching for an opportunity where I could pick him.
If you have a child, if a child in your room has been showing any behaviors that you find challenging, or if you see a child who's been stressed out for the group and you notice them being calm and relaxed and doing what you've asked them to do, then praise them by giving them a chore to do.
Absolutely.
Let them have a job to do in front of the others even.
Oh, this is how I try to keep this fresh and exciting each week.
Oh, boy.
Because we look at the same Picture Passes for a month, right?
Yes, we do.
We use the same adventure bag every single week.
That's right.
So I play dumb every week. Where on earth is that adventure bag?
You needed a helper.
I pretend, is it in the TV? Can I get it off the card? But I got to pick a kid to help me find it.
I love it.
So it's great for behavior incentive.
Now you're going to put it on. Oh, yeah. Miss Sam.
I do this joke every week, too, and the kids still think it's hilarious. I just cannot seem to get it on the right way.
Mm-hmm. No, you silly goose.
Mr. J, another small group leader in the room, actually taught me this trick.
That's a good one. I like to put it on backwards and pretend I can't find it.
Oh, I have done that many times, too.
Right, and they'll say, it's behind you, Miss Heather. And I turn around. Of course, I can't see it still. They're just in hysterics. Same joke every week.
So it gets them excited to go into this review time where really we're just showing them a picture and saying, what is this?
Right.
But they think it is so much fun.
Look at you get to choose a little helper.
Yes, and you've just got to see her face as she walks away. She has so much pride, so excited. I love it when there's chances for kids to help out like that.
Mm-hmm. And then Mr. Tommy got a chance to praise her, too.
Yes, he did.
His small group leader got to reinforce it.
That. Mm-hmm. Now, when I open the bag, I ask them what they think it'll be, and I pull it out just a little.
Yes.
So they can try to guess from just that little glimpse.
Yes.
And it makes it really exciting. Now, everything I'm doing here is actually printed on the back of that umbrella Picture Pass.
Yes.
I checked with my Quick Look to see which week we were on, and I stuck with the instructions for that week, so I knew exactly what to do when I pulled that Picture Pass out. I looked over that ahead of time, too.
Yes, indeed.
Safe from the flood when Noah obeyed God. Raise your hand up.
Now, these questions, this is part of the 4-year-old, 5-year-old, and kindergarten curriculum.
Right.
So the 2s and 3s don't usually have to sit through raising the hand, trying to respond to questions.
Right.
Because that's a lot harder for them.
And when my 2-year-old was tired and walked into your space, instead of you dealing with the 2-year-old and derailing the whole class, you knew I was on it. And you just stepped forward.
Another beauty of small groups.
Yes.
You know that there's somebody to take care of those kids that are in that other small group.
That's right.
So you don't have to lose your mind over the whole group.
It's the tag! Say, this is a tag!
Now that little girl is in my group.
She is?
So I took care of tapping her on the shoulder nicely and reminding her to sit back down.
You redirected her beautifully.
I belong to God. Good job. Okay, next. Here's my question.
Now, when you have a 2-year-old that is getting to that point, you keep trying to pull them in and have fun with them.
Mm-hmm.
But if he was to just start really losing it and crying loudly and not being comfortable at all, you can always rely on that coach in the hallway.
That's true.
To give him a little walk, give him a break, because he does need a break by this point. He's sat through a lot.
There you go. Last one. This is it.
It's a good thing those cards are laminated.
Yes, laminated for a reason, because they're meant to be interacted with.
They are.
You want the kids to have an opportunity to touch them if you can. And we laminate them so they can make them through the whole month. of preschoolers holding them.
Your rainbow and say, God keeps his promises. Keeps his promises. Good job. And I have a question for you about this. Be real still and hold those pictures. God promised he's never going to flood the whole world with rain again. But what did God put in the sky to show his promise? Raise your hand up high, Akina. Cooper.
So we're fixing to wrap up here. That's our last question, my last helper. We're going to applaud our helpers. Everybody gets to clap for them so they feel extra special. And then I want to praise the other kids, so we do the patting on the back thing again.
That patting on the back
So
works
like,
so
yes,
well.
I was a good listener. I had fun doing these picture
I
passes.
did it.
You're going to sit with them to have story time. We're going to put
And you're telling them what comes next.
Yes.
teacher.
We always want them to be prepared and know what's coming.